I needed to get Crawford back in the lineup. The past couple games, the offense didn't really show up, and I needed to get Crawford back in no matter where it was. I put him in for Kemp this game because I was facing a lefty in Arrieta, so I wanted to take Kemp, who was a righty, obviously out, and get as many lefties in as possible. If it was a lefty, I probably would have put him in for Hamilton or Ted Williams, most likely Hamilton in left field, so Crawford could have played his primary position out there in left field, but I needed to get him back in the lineup. I've been lacking in speed. I have been lacking in speed bad, and it's good. It is good to have Crawford back in the lineup because it seems like the offense and just the team always plays good when Crawford is in the lineup, so I was hoping to get off to a good start. I think it was a couple of games ago where the game I lost in extra innings, the team only had about 4 or 5 hits. And then even the last game I played, I don't remember because this was the first game I played in like 2 days. So I don't really remember the last game. But I mean, look at these numbers, man. This guy is a fucking machine. 323. And he's been on the team since, I don't even remember, April or May or something like that. Probably April. He's been on the team since. And he gets at least a base hit a game. It's just unreal how good this guy is. And yeah, like, I don't know if it's too late to say you should pick people up, but if you are looking for some speed, guys, get that son of a bitch, man. He goes out there and just does work every game on the bases, in the outfield, at the plate. He just does everything. But yeah, the last game, I don't even remember exactly like I said because this was the first game I played in about 2 days, but I don't think I got that many hits either. So I was looking to bounce back. But Crawford didn't get much, obviously just flying out to left field, and Cano gets out as well. But Pujols, I'm not joking when I say it, man. He's breaking out of the slump. He gets a stand-up double right there, so I'm threatening with 2 down, trying to get a little 2-out rally going with A-Rod. He's been struggling a little bit as well since he has made the debut, but he is sending one to the opposite field, finding a hole through the infield. Not really sure why that guy dove for it, because if he didn't, he maybe could have got A-Rod at first base, but then Ted Williams is up. Could not cash in Pujols from third base, so we're going down with a donut on the board in the first inning. But yeah, man, who has seen, I obviously already mentioned it, but the new captains, it is a fucking buzzkill that you cannot grind to get these guys anymore. So if you don't have that many tickets and you want to grind some innings, then you have to be pissed. I'm pissed because I only have about 1,000 at the moment, and I've been looking to get more tickets, and I can't even do that without, actually having to play these games. You can't AFK anymore, obviously, but man, that's just a buzzkill. Why not? Here's an idea. Why not make it so you can just get fucking tickets easier or something? That's all they have to do is make it easier to get tickets. And I don't even know if this weekend was double XP or something. A couple people told me it was double XP and double tickets. So I guess if you wanted to sit there and grind out innings with guys and actually play the game, it was worth it. But I don't know. But like I was saying with Crawford, he pretty much does everything. At the plate, on the bases, and in the field.
Jake Arrieta settles into the box for his first chance. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Wow is right. I don't make that many diving grabs in the outfield. And the very first game, Crawford is back in the starting lineup. He's out there doing fucking insane shit in the outfield. Makes a crazy diving catch on Arrieta. I thought that was going to drop for sure, but robbing him of the base hit. And then Kershaw is stepping up to the dish in the bottom half of the inning, and he is getting a base hit. That looked like it was going to get down too, man. I don't know what his center fielder was saying. Looked like he was playing a little bit shallow right there because I thought that was going to get down for sure. But then Cano was up. Speaking of just lunatics on the squad, man, he has done nothing but pretty much perform since he has been on the team, going deep right there. So now we're taking the 2-0 lead, and A-Rod is back up. Like I've been saying, I'm pretty sure everyone's already seen it, that he has been struggling a little bit, or more than a little bit since he's been on the team, but I'm able to get off to a good start with A-Rod, 2 for 2 on the day, so now Ted Williams is up.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run.
Hitting usually comes in bunches, and it does right there in the bottom of the third, so now we are going up 4-0. Pretty big lead early on in this game, I guess you could say, because the way Kershaw was pitching, I just had a feeling he was going to go the distance, or at least until the 8th inning or something, because I have been hesitant with keeping starters on the mound, man. Lately, especially, like sometimes your opponent will string together 3, 4, 5 hits after hits, and home runs everywhere and shit. And I'm going to the pen when that shit happens, but I had a feeling Kershaw was going to go a fair amount this game, at least till the 8th or something, like I said. But yeah, regarding the grinding of innings too, I don't even know if I want to grind innings anymore. Literally, I don't even know, because I'm pretty sure you still, like, if you still do the captain missions, you still get the 25 tickets or whatever. But unless you're, stacking your lineup with all 9 guys to do the captain missions, it's going to be very difficult to get tickets if you're AFKing and shit. So I don't even know, man. I really don't want to just, grind innings with people where you actually have to play and lay down bunts and stuff, because that can take up so fucking much of your day, especially if you're going to be doing stuff too, right? Like when I usually AFK, I'll just AFK and put on a game in the background or something, just switch back to the game when every 20-25 minutes when the game is usually done after that amount of time, and then just start a new game. But if you got to play games, that shit can just drag on. It can just get a little bit boring too if you're just like grinding it, unless you're playing with a lot of people and stuff like that. Then I guess it won't be that boring. But if you're not even like speaking on the mic, you're just sitting there like a fucking zombie and you're just grinding innings, having to lay down bunts every 2 seconds, it can be a little bit boring / annoying. So I don't even know if I'm going to grind innings. I don't even know who I would get if I was going to grind innings, because like I said before, Ryan Braun is probably, in my opinion, the best new captain added. I know a lot of people seem to think that the Mike Trout is the best. If you ask me, no chance in hell. I guess people said that they have the Ryan Braun, and his fielding isn't that much of an issue in the outfield so far. So, I mean, if I was going to pick up a new captain, it would probably be Ryan Braun. I would just stick him out in left or right or anywhere. Maybe even have first base a couple games, like I said, because the fielding may be an issue for me. I have a feel for me, Mr. Bad Luck Brian over here, it could be bad luck, but I don't know. But yeah, but if I was going to get a captain, I would probably get Ryan Braun. And I'm level 0 too with Mike Trout. I forget what captain he's in, Altuve or something, but I'm level 0. So there's no, especially now that AFKing is no longer, there is no chance in hell that I'm going to be grinding innings to try and rank up and shit. That's going to take forever. So that could be a little bit of a toss-up now if I'm going to get any of the captains. Luckily, they didn't do this with like Pujols and Ted Williams when those guys are in the captains. That would have sucked. Luckily, I was able to get both of those guys, and man, if you were one of those guys who just waited, you had all those tickets, you had like 6,000, 7,000 tickets saved up, you were sitting there, you didn't know whether or not you should get Pujols or Ted Williams or anybody, and you just waited because you thought there was going to be some crazy beasts, and you didn't see, the leaked guys that were going to be coming out. Fuck, I feel bad for you, man. That would really fucking suck if you saved your tickets. I mean, I don't blame you. I probably would have done the same thing, because if I didn't see leaked players, I would have just assumed that they were going to release better players, if not the same. But no, they just downgraded, if you ask me. So I don't know what the hell is going to happen after the next 40 days are up. Are they even going to continue putting new level 50 captains in the game? You'd think they would bounce back, right? You'd think after this performance of bad captains, they would just come back and release like fucking Ken Griffey. Like, who else? Mike Piazza, Ivan Rodriguez, guys like that. Derek Jeter just dropping 99s everywhere you look. A throwback or a tease or something. They have to do something like that. I'm calling it. They're going to do... No, I don't know. I have no idea what they're going to do, but you have a feeling that... I just have a feeling that maybe after the 40 days are up... Well, actually, I don't know. It's either going to be they're fucking not even going to release new captains, or they're just going to drop some crazy... I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, because it is just a toss-up. I really have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. Late in this game, as I get back in this game, we're now in the 7th. This guy, he didn't want to deal with any righties at the plate. I don't even know what this guy was saying. He intentionally walks Pujols, A-Rod, to get to Ted Williams. Bad decision, because Ted Williams is driving one up the gut, able to score 2 runs right there, so I'm going up big in this game. I don't even know what the score is. I am just up huge. There hasn't been that 9-0. There hasn't been that many there hasn't been any blowouts at all. I was going to say there hasn't been that many. There hasn't been any blowouts at all, as you've seen on this channel that I've been posting. Every single game I've been playing in lately has been down to the wire. Extra innings everywhere you look. Crazy 9th inning dramatics everywhere you look. And this was the biggest shock ever. I was able to come out and get the bats going. especially with Crawford back in the lineup. So I don't even know if I want to take him out again, because every time he's in the lineup, the squad just goes crazy. And then what a surprise! Like, literally the first game he plays, we're going up 9-0. We have a huge lead in this game. The offense and the bats come alive. So I don't even know who I would put him in for. Like I said, if I'm able to face a righty, maybe platoon Kemp. I mean, I like Kemp. I like using Kemp. But just Hamilton and Ted Williams are lefties, obviously, too. So if you want to get all three of those guys in the outfield and at the plate, the lefties at the plate, that would be good. But, I mean, this guy really didn't have a hope in hell of coming back, right? Like, people have seen me blowing leads everywhere you look. This guy really didn't have a chance. Crawford, he's staying, man, I'm telling you.
You might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Robinson Cano. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.